stream today. Do live chat so that when you all start chatting, I can see it. Squat. Oh, I'm too short now. How's it going, everybody? Yamez here doing a phone stream. It turned out to be just light rain, but cold rain and everything like that. I don't like bringing my computer out to the shop when it's rainy. Also, it's my nephew's birthday today, and they're here, so we're just doing a quick stream. I'm going to try to do this Celtic knot right quick and get back to dinner and the party and festivities. I got my brother's actually right here behind the camera. Josh.
Hello.
Some of y'all may remember him. Yeah, watch out for cords.
Oh yeah, move slowly in the shop, and then you break stuff.
What's up, Danimals? First. But yep, y'all remember Josh. What's up, Paul?
Hey guys.
But yeah, I got the fire going. First, I've got 3. I'm going to do that trifoil one that I saw. So I'm going to bend 3 of these into hopefully all the same arc, and then start putting them together and forge welding the ends. Hopefully. What's up, Duds? Thomas? Me and Roy here from the road. We are in West Virginia. Hi, Roy. Mountain Mama, take me home. West Virginia. Icy roads in Virginias. I gotta sing it wrong or I'll get hit with a demonetization. What's up, Mr. Maker? Yeah, a few reasons I didn't, I talked about that in my morning stream. So, yeah, one big reason I didn't go into Virginia, I wanted to be around here with the family. My stepmom's sister's husband, so I guess my uncle, had a little heart attack and he's in the hospital right now. So I wanted to be around in case anybody needed anything, So yeah, that happened Friday night. But yeah, kind of let the chat filter in. Josh is going to be in and out. Ugh. So all of my guild buddies, were up at the Virginia event, and Scott Hill was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be helping them out in their tent after their demonstration or blah blah blah, So, and then Scott Seward, forking over some A33 as a gift. What's up, Dragon Water? So Roy got to meet a bunch of my guild mates. I'm kicking myself that I didn't go, I will say that. It's been a while since I've done a phone stream. So I'm definitely not going to be able to keep up with the chat. Alright. So, you're thinking, for the first one here, I'm just going to heat up kind of the middle of it. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, y'all are starting to filter in a bit. Get 20 people in here, I'll turn the party filter on. Luffy, how do? Had to start smoking my Mountain Mama meatloaf. All right. So we got that. I'll make sure the tongs that I want to use are available. Got that. This is going to be tricky. These forge welds are definitely going to be tricky for me. Hey Ben, how you doing? Other Ben, what's up? I'm a big boy. I'm a real big boy. Fantastic. A bit chilly, but pretty good. All right. I almost wonder if this would have been a better option to do cold, the cold bend these. We'll see. We'll see how this all turns out. Doesn't look like much, apparently. Once I get the forge welds done, I'll finish bending these out a little bit. Or die trying. Probably die trying. You all know I can't forge weld unless Roy is here. And I need Roy here sprinkling his magic flux on it. There's 2 Jeffs and 2 Bens. The trifold knot, or the trifoil, the 3-bar knot. Is what I'm trying there, John. You saw me make some chain links? 8 out of 13 have smooshed the like button. Hello, lurkers, as well. That is just off the camera, isn't it? Bottom of the screen. See, I'm not a professional YouTuber like, somebody with the likes of Roy. Congratulations on 250,000. Now, every subscriber, if every subscriber were to do the lowest, what's it called? Channel membership option, you'd be a millionaire. He's here just not able to type, but I'll relay what he says. Yeah, if every channel subscriber, or if every subscriber to Roy's channel were to sign up for the Bellows Boy, he'd be a multi-millionaire. Or he'd be a millionaire. And then imagine what kind of fun stuff he'd be able to do. Kind of burned that a little bit. Let's hope it's not horrible. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. All right, to me that looks a little off. I think what I'll do is I'll put them in the vise afterwards and make sure that they're all the same. I think that's a key, is making sure that they're all equal lengths and bend radius and all that stuff. It says, boo, no flux needed. I'm gonna dip it in my flux solution. Just dip it into it. It'll come out forge welded. As I understand how forge welding flux works, is you have a bucket of it and you take the two pieces that you want to forge weld together, as long as you're pointing magnetic north, and you take a fistful of it in your hand, then dunk the piece in it, throw the fistful over your shoulder and scream, weld, and you pull it out and those pieces are together. That's how forge welding works, as I understand it, as has been explained to me. Hey, Xavier. Roy's gonna run off the road. Like, no, Yamez, that is not it.
I just walked back in, and that's what you were explaining, and I'm
like, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Like, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, in the world of blacksmithing, I'm still very much a novice, but no. No. That's not how I know it to work.
Is it magnetic north or magnetic east? Which way does the anvil got to point? I can't read the chat from way back there.
I was wondering, is there a way to put
No, not with.
Not with phone.
Plus, this TV's done. Won't watch it. It's faded as all get out.
You got one upstairs.
Yeah. Who that? That's my brother Josh.
Hello.
He's been here before. He's one of the Island Metal founders.
I was a helpful source and motivation. And he ran with it because I had a family and a new family, and well, they take up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
Which is good. Family is amazing.
Well, she said you can come by any weekend. She said you're the one who doesn't want to.
I am. I'm the one who doesn't want to drive 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. Sorry.
And I was gonna say, we don't necessarily have to work on whatever I'm working on. Like, especially once we get this place, organized a little bit better. If you got a project you want to work on, come by, start working on it.
Yeah.
While I do other things or help you.
Cool. Knowledge is always acceptable.
It just feels off to me. I think it's because Roy's here. No. Roy, Crest Center of Ironworks.
Yep.
He just broke, I think as of now is like 500,000 subscribers. He did a highly controversial video, and it was a success.
It's sword.
Huh?
It's sword.
Sword? S word? No pun intended. Sword. It's not a knife. It's a sword. Okay. Yeah. I suck at continuity here. Okay. That in there. See? I got each one of them is a little bit different, so I'm going to put those in the vise together and make them the same. I know, guys, I know. There's better, easier ways to do things. But I don't want to step in front of the camera and have you guys staring at my back.
258,000 subscribers.
258, you broke it. You broke YouTube, Roy. You broke YouTube. 258,000 subscribers. Finally, you're one of the popular kids. Everything.
I'm guessing around 158,000 was over the past 24 hours because he released a video a day ago stating that we finally made it to 100,000.
Yeah.
So congratulations. That's a feat.
Yeah. More of an ankle, but yeah.
Of course.
Can you spin that close?
Yes.
I'm trying to keep the bottoms. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Doesn't need to be crazy tight. All right.
And she's got a little bit of a lean thing going.
All right, so I got 3 different ones. I guess I'll make the 2 of them match the middle one.
You need a set of lines down there holding the center back.
Okay, that's close enough for YouTube, right, Roy? I can't not mess with Roy. Where did I drop, and why did I drop it? I mess with Roy way too much. I gotta stop it.
I don't know what she's got.
One of these days, Roy's just gonna be like, you're blocked, you're banned, you're not allowed to look at my channel anymore. All right, so I've got these. Now it's figuring out, let me shuffle stuff around. It's figuring out how I'm going to piece them together. Mute.
Yes. Sorry. I thought it was in my headset. My bad. I was trying to think of a way to get you to see these without having to stop every time on the chat.
Ah! Something don't quite seem right. They're all the same length. They're all bent at the same angle. I know what it is, though. They're not in the same position. All right. Can they see? They can't see this whole time. This whole freaking
I was
time.
focused on the chat.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, guys. I have a bit of a delay, too.
All right. This has to go under this. Under, over, under. All right. Something along the lines of that. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to forge weld them like that. Ah. All right, let me. Now you got to chat up.
That was the
All
intent.
right.
The intent was to
Let me
get
see. Yamez, we now see who got to the table first. Your brother is smaller than you. Yeah, I elbow him out of the way.
Yeah.
Roy says no. You got to spin it in a circle 3 times. Is that before or after you throw the flex over your shoulder? Hey, Mr. Coffee. All right. Yeah. And neckties here. All right. So, what I gotta figure out.
Somebody said use copper wire to hold them together.
What I'm gonna do is forge weld 2 pieces together first. Okay. And I was just trying to figure out which direction to hold it. So this is gonna change a little bit. So basically, I got to forge weld these together, then spin them back into shape. It was definitely, come on, definitely a little awkward. Ah, these are not the right tongs to be doing this. I don't know why I grabbed them. Why I grabbed these in the first place. Okay. So I'm gonna have to reshape them. This is not professional, this is experimental, guys. And probably should flatten them a bit to get the, scarf a bit. Come on. Copper wire while forge welding? I don't know. I don't want to risk that. Read the chat out loud if you want. I turn around too much to have a, yeah. That's why the TV was nice, because I could look at it and read it.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I'm trying to figure out a way to blow this up.
Nah, there's no way. I've tried.
Is it really a tap?
Staring into the heart of the fire. Hmm?
Painful.
Yeah.
We call that a bright light. I say, stay away from the bright light.
Right.
It's warm.
Yeah, because gotta forge weld these together. I want to have them flat to start. And here I thought this was going to be a quick one. I'm going to struggle with this thing left and right. But yeah, copper, doing it with copper and soldering the ends.
Keep reading. Just take it.
Copper wire at the intersection. What?
That's it. That's all I got. That's all they got right now. I'm sure they have more. My phone's lagging, so.
There's a 15-second delay
Well, yeah.
built into YouTube.
Well, that's silly.
No, I mean it's preserves bandwidth.
A SpongeBob 3 weeks later.
What?
A SpongeBob 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later.
Yeah, right. Oh, I get the joke now, y'all meanies. All right.
I don't read them all out loud, but the ones that I think are pretty funny, I'll read. No problem.
There you go. Make Josh laugh, guys. Josh will
go.
read the comment if you make him laugh. If it's funny enough to make him laugh.
I have kind of a dry sense of humor, I've been told, so please don't take offense if I don't find something
an
funny.
eternity later.
Yeah,
Because
you
we,
meanies.
what?
Some, Ben said, yeah, you meanies.
Yeah, we discussed Celtic knots this morning, and it was like, you know what, I'm going to give one a try. So, as they say, try the first time ever doing something in front of your friends, because if you screw up, they can laugh with you.
I think somebody thinks I'm your youngest brother,
No, not my youngest.
but I'm not.
That'd be little Zach.
Somebody said if then you must dry, then you must hydrate.
Huh?
Somebody said if you're dry, hydrate.
All right. So,
There's someone named Bobby who has arrived.
this is an awkward thing to grab.
Yes, I can see this.
You're gonna need those so I can grip through.
Yeah, I'm holding something to get it set.
I don't know.
I'm ready. As a holding in the wheel. I can hold that.
I don't know what it would do. I need to get those together.
Something. Trying to keep it from falling. How about that?
Right?
That's what I'm gonna try. Turn the knobs out there. started with making a pair of tongs to hold this.
Right? All right. Time to reassess the plan here. I need to hold these with my hands. So I'm cooling them off.
Good luck with that. Yeah, that'll work.
Cooling them off is a
Relative.
term. All right.
Tack weld is not a shame, Yamez.
Tack weld is not a shame.
Oh, man.
I need to basically forge weld it like that
And then reform.
and then reform it. You know, forge weld it, make it a point, and then reform it.
I'm telling you, they're onto something with wrapping wire around it to just forge weld the tip, keep the wire at the bottom down here. I think they're onto it. Listen to your subscribers, my friend. They are smart
Well,
people.
depends on who's saying it. If it's John Burnell saying it, he don't know nothing.
Who
No,
cares if they know
I'm just
nothing?
kidding, John.
Well, anything's better than trying to hold it with tongs that aren't designed to hold it.
Yeah. All right. Insulation, check.
Stinky fire? Soon. Okay, I'll do that. Elbows even?
I don't have anything to cut this with.
Keep wrapping. Keep wrapping when you get something. I'll find something.
Here it is.
Oh, wow. That'll work. Do it nice. The world is watching.
Alrighty.
We shall try this and see.
Whoever said that's like, he's actually using copper. What an idiot.
People are saying that spot welds are not cheating. That would work.
There we go. A pair of tongs that holds this the way I want. Right on. Slot jaw tongs for the win. FT freaking W. Alright, dirty weld is happening right now. I need as much flux as humanly possible. Where's my hamburger? Where's my burger?
Oh, jeez. He has a hamburger tin. Wow.
It's my Big Mac. It's my Flex Burger.
Fancy. Looks kind of dirty in there.
Yeah, it's flux welding material. It's magical.
Sorry for the sound, guys.
Do it.
More heat. One good whack.
No, Roy's a big no flux needed kind of guy, and I'm a real big tease him about it because he's right.
If you do it right, you shouldn't use flux. Is that the assumption?
You can do it. You can do it without flux, even if you do it wrong. But the reason I'm using flux is because it eats away at scale, and knowingly, this is very scaly steel.
Look at that.
Just a pinch. Just a pinch. Roy, don't freak out. What is Thomas Goodman saying? Because he's speaking for Roy. Probably, no!
These mountains are crazy. Hasn't come with the mountains. Cock is asking about the top mountains. Here. Oh, no, you're right. Sorry. Just fold it twice, put a large bend in them, then twist on the corners and forge weld the two ends.
Yeah, do it with one solid piece. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Who?
Robert Whitley says hi, Yamez and all Smiths.
Hey, Whitney.
And
That's that insulation burning.
Oh, right, Joe. I know the smell of burning
Oh,
insulation.
yeah.
I've been an electrician for a long time.
Have you now?
Yeah, you didn't know? I think I even worked with you in other states.
Right?
I think you taught me a lot.
No, don't blame me.
No, I won't. It's warm. I'm talking about it's cold.
I'll tell you though, I can get rid of that copper wire that's stinking everything up.
Melting everything. Bye-bye, copper.
All right.
Jeff has joined the chat.
Which Jeff? I've got so many of you Jeffs in the chat.
Killian, I believe.
Killian! He's been here. When did he come back? Jeff, you leave and come back? You remember that,
You can preheat your anvil, Yamez.
Yes, I did, Roy. I preheated my anvil faux show.
That wasn't Roy.
I know. That's a Roy joke. Most of, like, Roy's so popular on my channel, he's all the joke. I'm like a satellite channel for Roy. He wouldn't be where he is today if it weren't for me. I kid. I taught him everything he knows.
That's very cold.
I hate those tongs.
Small ones.
Hmm?
You need a small one.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you need a smaller one of those for smaller projects.
Ah, no. Small brushes are.
Doggo Knives says, I'm open to tong donations. I'm guessing because you threw your tongs.
It's just, they're just crappy slot jaw tongs that I made before I knew how to make tongs. You know? It's not that they're bad
Island
tongs.
Metal
It's
Forge touch mark there.
it's not that they're bad tongs. It's that they're, you know, what I was using them for right then and there wasn't the right use for them. But I was being too stubborn to change tongs.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, they're meant for rail spikes, right?
No, they're meant for
Looks like they were.
flat steel. You know. Yeah, my rail spike tongs are floating around here somewhere.
Looks like a ninja.
A ninja hook?
Yeah.
A grappling hook.
And somebody said, Thomas said, Yamez is talking smack tonight. LOL. My teenage years, LOL, Jeff. Canadian necktie.
Necktie, Canadian necktie.
Oh, necktie.
He,
Wow.
yeah.
Ah, that's when he dropped tongs. The 70s. Okay, John. 70s that weren't real, or that wasn't real. This is why I don't read comics.
The 70s weren't real.
I'm guessing that's what the implication was. Oh, Starbone says, I cuss my tongs, but never throw them. Crap 80s, and 70s, just real, I've been there, not going back.
Alright. Now, the hard part. Forge welding the next piece onto the next piece.
Dad Rats Forge says, hey, Yamez.
Hey, Peter. How's Tricks? He's from Britain. So he talks like this, Governor. Polish your boots. No, that's like Canadian. I love you, Peter. Peter's been a long time subscriber. Like, he liked me before I was as famous as Roy. Like, shut up, Yamez. You're not famous and you never will be. Nobody likes you. Shut up, Yamez. I'm kidding. Roy ain't gonna say that. He'll think it.
Oh, somebody else would besides me.
Oh.
No, I can't.
Only as famous as my co-founder will allow me to be. Oh.
As famous as you want to be, bro. I don't care. You had an idea and ran with it way farther than I would have. So.
I will say, I do need to let the fire cool down, clean out some of the clinker in there, and have a cigarette and try and read some of this. Yamez is a legend in his own t-shirt.
Just take this. Easy.
Rule 1 of Yamez Night or Fight Club. Line. You had me at the dragon twist, my yummy Yamez.
I remember that video.
Mm-hmm.
I remember all the videos that followed that Dragon Twist video from
Yeah.
everyone.
Yep.
I'm not saying you were the first, but...
I was.
Oh, you were?
I was legitimately the first one with the dragon twist.
Nice. It blew up.
Yeah. Not mine, though. I only got like 10,000 views or something like that on it.
Oh, jeez.
Or something like that.
Damn.
I think MT Phillips holds the record on the Dragon Twist video, having, I think, well over 1 million views on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for them.
No. Yeah. Alright, I'm getting distracted. I was getting ready to prepare the next one, but what I need to do is
Fix your
clean the fire.
Oh.
I'm not Joey Vandersteeg. I can't forge weld with a load of clinker in the fire. Let that cook up a little bit better. See what y'all are making fun of me for? Don't weld yourself into a wonky weave. It's exactly what I'm doing. Core, blimey, Gub. Exactly, Dad Rats. I need to cool a little bit of that down. So that I can grip it and rip it. Okay. Now I might strip this wire first this time.
It was a little stinky last time.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't wire strippers.
Who says that? Oh, newbies.
Yeah, pretty much. Anything is a wire stripper. Oh.
If you're brave enough.
Yeah, your teeth can be wire strippers.
Yeah,
too.
not anymore.
Yeah, no, really not.
See, Roy? I can forge weld with flux. You were saying it's impossible. Alright, this one I need to go over. It might almost be easier. Hold this. It might almost be easier to do 4. 3 is going to be tricky. Should have done this the other way. Kill for my clients, you know. Splicing with rounded off needle nose.
It doesn't work too well. I mean, I could show you how it's done, but... I mean,
No, rounded off.
On the inside too?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's still blue.
Because I use those for
Scrolling.
roses.
Gotcha.
Alright, now I need those crappy, these doohickeys. And that'll grip through that little knot.
To hold everything nice.
To hold everything nice and tight.
Yay, tight hold.
Yep. Y'all rolling soon?
Yeah.
Alright. What did I miss here in the chat? Open up that first weld to weave the 3rd bar through it. In a minute. I don't think I need to. I just need to cross these. Y'all can't see. Let me adjust the camera. I've got that set up. Once I get this forge weld done, I just need to cross these in the proper, you know, orientation and then forge weld them, and then boom. And then I kind of take and heat the whole thing up, and then using tongs hold one bit in the vise and reassess it. That's nice, Mr. Brunel. He goes, any Irish person has been done by now. Y'all out?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Y'all take it easy, guys. Keep poking fun at the bear. It's funny. It's enjoyable to listen to. Y'all have a good night.
Adios, Josh.
Have a good night.
Give Courtney a hug. Congratulations.
Will do.
All right. Take it. Take it. Yeah, I don't have a charger for it.
Yeah, I'm down to one.
One battery or one charger?
One charger.
Yeah. Now, what does Roy say? Dip it in the flux? No, I've got to stop that joke. It's not funny. I only say it to get y'all to slap your heads and be like, ah, shut up, Yamez. I tease Roy so relentlessly, and I really don't mean to. Roy, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Had to make a pit stop. Eyeballs were floating. I feel you. Ben, are you a big boy now? That was too funny. If anybody cares to see something hilarious, go to my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, and it's the last thing I posted. It's freaking hilarious. I'm a big boy. I'm a great big boy. There's a big dude riding a really tiny excavator. I'm a big boy. I can't read the chat. My eyes. The phone screen is too small. Hey, Chaz. What's up, Alexis? Kenneth? Let me see. Now I need to bend. I need to bend it back into shape, but first, to put it in the vise, clip off my retaining wire. And I chawed up that one because I stepped away from the fire for too long. Heat up both sides. Kind of heat up quite a bit of it. See if I can't bend it into the shape it needs to be to connect the other two. What's the chat? Well, I don't necessarily need this red hot. Maybe I should have. Ah. Started to bust one of the welds. Instead of trying to do this all in one shot, you know. Exactly. Twink only the ones planting the vise. don't think I'm going to get these to line up the way I want them to. Exactly. Torches would be the way to do this. I think I'm running really dangerously low on acetylene and oxygen. So that goes up over. This one needs to come through here. Alright, so I got a heat right here, and then weave it through. Look at this crazy stuff. Back up to shape. Quite a bit of back and forth. This is a little bit more complicated than I thought. And I think what it is, I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be, but I've never done it, so I don't know. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, now these two have to weld here and here. How am I going to do that? No, wait. I've got a piece that's not. Hang on. Alright. I'm getting stuck in this. Alright. Over, under. I've got to bring this through. Yeah, I've got to bring another one through it. Yeah, I got to do that again. Herp. Weavy weavy. It's gonna take me 8 or so hours. I've only got another couple of steps. Not bad for somebody who's never even tried one of these weavy things before. All right, let's try that. Let's see if that'll. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Yeah. It looked so pretty before. Come on, get in there. Yeah, I'm mangling this. Yeah, I'll do this process and then I'll sit here and think about it. Exactly, John. The time spent on the swedge block was wasted. But now I know. The trick's going to be now getting them welded together at whatever angle they are, and then heating the whole thing up and tweaking it with tongs. I mean it when I say I don't know why some of you guys watch me. Trinity knot, yes. Sort of, Britton Hammer. burned it. I broke it. I burned and broke it. All right. I'll show you. Right there. I can't see. It's split right there. It's just hanging on by a thread. But yeah, the next step would be to heat this whole thing up, toss it in the vise, and using scrolling tongs, put it into shape. But the main premise of the weave, I guess, is there, you know. And aside from that last screw up, you know, overheating that, let me see if you can see it, overheating that crack, you know, what I'll probably do is take a welder to that, clean it up, take a welder to it, weld it, and then, you know, use a torch and shape it, and then, you know, it'll be pretty again. So, annoying, bummer. If I work it much more from here, it'll split completely beyond repair. You know. Let me see. Regardless the outcome. Yeah, exactly, John. It was 3 equal pieces. I do agree that I think trying to get them all the same radius bend, I could see making a bend on them to make it a little bit easier to forge weld and weave, but possibly not even necessary at that, you know. It is fixable. It just, you know, like it's late and I gotta get dinner, and yeah, I know the only spot. Hang on. The only spot that I'm not sure how I could have done better or what to do different is the process of weaving it. Is it one of those instances where it's just going to look like crap until you get it all together, and then once as you shape it, it goes, that looks better, you know? Or is there a way to do it where it looks good the whole time, you know? Man, I'm scruffy. But yeah, you know, for a first try, I got the weave down, you know, and I got the forge welds down. I just overheated that last one and popped it off, you know. Yeah. Who's a big boy, Ben? Who's a big boy? Who's a great big boy? But what's up, Robert? But yeah, so not entirely terrible. Not the best. I'm not going to say, damn, I'm good. You know, by no means. But it is something that seems fun enough to practice at, you know? Just some next level stuff. Yeah. As for shaping it, this, I think this bend, if it were to pull out a little bit more, you know, it would pull this into a little bit more of symmetry, you know, and then this right here, obviously being unbent here and cleaned up right there, you know. If I were to clean up those radii, you know, I think that could be, fixed. It's just like I said, what is the best way? Putting, the bars together first and then bending them into shape, you know, or starting with a U and then I just suck at it. you know? So yeah, Robert. Claudio Botero is coming to Australia, right? But yeah, it's getting those radius radiuses all equal, and it will um, fall into shape on its own. But you've really got to uh, heat up the whole thing, make sure the forge welding is proper, and heat up the entire thing um, to tweak it into place. You know, practically makes itself. Hey, Rob, yeah, it's just getting that weave in with those radius. I gotta overbend one at a time to get it to weave through. Under over, and once it's all done, hammering it flat so that it kind of sits. I don't know. It was a first try, and it's something I'll probably try again and again and again, and I'll probably have a whole heap full of failures. Um, but I think one technique I might try for practicing it is, cutting the pieces and um, using the stick welder to weld them together, or the flux core welder to weld them together, and then practice shaping it. Yeah, they became flat ends, I believe, when I was flattening them for the weld for the scarf kind of weld thing. But definitely a learning experience, and that's what this is all about. I'm sorry, I keep hearing leaves rustling, and I can't tell if it's critters or whatever. Yeah, fail stands for first attempt in learning. Freeform Travays. Not failure Travays. Uh-oh. You don't do a poll, I do polls. All right. George, I'll have to check it after the stream. It wasn't a bend from one end to the other. Maybe not. I thought I had pulled them up and tried to do that. But here's the thing, Mr. Burnell, is once you get them together, then you've got to bend them again to line them all up, because they're not flat. They've got to go over, under, and that throws off the shape of it. It takes some up, in the little saddles and everything, you know. But yeah, it's like I said, it's something to play with. It's something to entertain. I mean, I can go as detailed as measuring out exactly, or drawing it out and measuring exactly where the intersects are, and then on the pieces of bar, figure if it's going over or under, and then forge in the divot for it to go over, for the weave, for the intersect, and then forge those into it so that as I slide them apart, I've got a reference point. Yes, this is where it's going to intersect, get it to snap, boom, 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 and go that far into it, or I could freeform it and screw up. It's how I do. But anyway, guys, with all that, I'm going to go ahead and call that a show. Unfortunately, I don't have Goodnight Fire lined up. This is a cell phone stream. So I'm just going to end it and say thank you all for showing up. I appreciate it at 23 fabulous viewers. And then Ben. You know, Thomas and Roy, if y'all are still there, drive safe. I don't know if Jess is with you or not, but y'all drive safe. And glad y'all had fun down here in the South. Yamez, dos poles. Dos poles? Two poles? But yeah, you know, everybody have fun. It's actually just started to rain. That rain I was talking about this morning literally just started. You know. So adios everybody. I'm gonna click the X button and do a dance party. Oh, just you and Roy? All right. Bye. Dance party Yamez.